Sonny's, it's Friday, Junior. I said it before you.
Friday Eve.
Good morning, Booze.
What's that on your shoulder?
This is a fish.
What do you call a fish with one eye? No eye. You call a fish with no eye.
I don't know. Now I'm going to say I don't know. Oh, there's no I in it.
Get it?
That's such an amazing way to start this incredible program. Thank you. Good morning, Sonnies. Strap it in because today's show is serving sparkle, sass, and a little farm-to-table fabulousness today. We've got a lineup juicier than a late-night group chat.
Like
super
a Sunny
excited.
one you should see.
Yeah, exactly. We actually should publish that. It could be actually super funny.
No.
Sheen said no in comments already. We're talking about local legend, comic vibes, and yes, we're even diving into a snack attack so retro, it'll make your stomach do the Charleston today. I think I got her. Yeah, I got her good on this one, you guys.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is a snack, I'm going to tell you right now, that I would never eat. And you know I love my snacks and I love my food, but this
You
one,
can tease it on this intro because you know you already have a line about
I very well
it.
may vomit.
Oh my gosh, come on. You'll
Yeah.
be all right. Get some fiber. This, we also have a huge interview today. Super, super excited to highlight. We've got Andrea Parker from Parker Flower Farms. We got Chef Paul Brock in studio. We also got Nikki Kemper from the Tasting Tours, and they're here to dish off a brand new event. I'm super excited to highlight. It's brand new to us, baby. I'm happy. The Chip and Sip event. This is going to be great. There's two times that this is going to be happening. We're going to get into it a little bit later, but I'm excited to talk about potatoes because you know that's world peace right there on
Potatoes.
fire, right? You can do anything with the potato. I mean,
Yes.
even Dolly Parton said that is her absolute favorite vegetable, talking about potatoes and wine. You know it's wine o'clock on this show, like Orte. Yeah, like we
Listen,
love wine,
potatoes
right?
could probably become wine because they can become all the things.
Right, right. So we're going to be saving those dates, October 11th and 17th, but we'll get into that conversation a little bit later. But let's turn this over to the Sunny Queen of the snack scene.
Hey.
Mel, what's on the Sunny Sundial today, babes?
Well, David, we've got a sparkly dialed up today from a Fall Fling Festival, Holy Alliteration.
I know, I love
raising
it.
money for homeless services to the Mystic Fair, bringing boho vibes and Terra Tea. This show is packed, my friends.
I know, we have a lot of good stuff to talk
So
about
fun,
today,
though.
and some drama for your mama. But we got Nights of Lights drama is back. I know, we got to have the conversation.
Really?
though.
Again, we just did this.
But it's
2
kind
weeks
of,
ago.
I got a question for everybody, so that's why we're going to talk about it. The House Pot Bandit. Yeah, we're going to get into that one. This dude thought he was a little bit,
God.
a little bit smart for his britches there. And plus, we've got a Domino's Daredevil we're going to be talking about in Shenanigans today. This is a shift with a stunt double moment. This is going to be interesting. You sent this.
And I have a funny story about Domino's,
Good
why I
Lord.
won't order them from them ever again. I'll tell you, it's very
I
funny.
can't wait.
But not to mention horoscopes, dripping in couture music history with DJ Snack Bag, that's me, and a snack attack throwback featuring the unholy union of Skippy and Helmets.
I don't understand, but we'll get into all that. Hopefully that and a bag of chips.
Yes.
See what I did there? I like it, right?
Yes.
But we are live from the Black Box at Limelight Theater. It's Sunny TV. And now a quick word from our
The
friends.
crowd goes wild.
I
Brr, brr, brr.
love it. The Bailey Group and our new title sponsor, All American Air.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
Hey, I gotta tell you, All American Air is no joke. They're amazing. They even have mini storage and home services that you guys can cash in on. Just as saying, like, look, I need to keep my life going and flowing, and I gotta tell you, All American Air has been tried and true. Look, we just had Sing Out Loud Festival, right? In the middle of the Sing Out Loud Festival, you know that I'm like managing the moment and making sure it all happens.
my God.
My AC goes out.
Ha!
My AC
yes.
on a Saturday. Guess who we call All American Air? Literally on
showed up.
our break, in between the set, they met us for that half an hour. Bada bing, bada boom, everything was fixed
And
right.
you know what I thought was impressive? The technician that showed up,
Chris.
he was so nice
So, yep.
and quick.
Yes.
He was like, guess what? Done. The
That
things
was
are
amazing,
fixed.
and then we were back out on the field.
It was so good.
Amazing. Mel, let's pivot into your weather report.
Oh, okay, here we go. Fishy, fishy, you take a break.
Okay, thank God.
Here we go. Well, it's Prosciutto Packed Thursday, my friends, also known as Thirsty Thursday.
Hey, liking that.
Yes, well, today it's humid with a blend of sun and clouds, a thunderstorm in spots this afternoon. Well, guess what? It's Florida. It may thunderstorm, may not, but I think it's going to be more
It's
towards
Florida,
like
we'll be fine.
far away
Yes.
land. Watch for unusually rough surf and rip currents because
Just don't go in.
What is it, Gabrielle or Danielle or
God bless
Shaquanda's
one of
hanging
no,
out?
it's
I don't
a
know
G.
what it is.
It's the eye.
Gabrielle.
You ever notice an
She's out
eye
there.
storm always comes closer to the coast than all the other letters? I just noticed that. I'm just saying. Call me out in comments.
Yep. Well, today is currently it's 74 right now, but it's gonna feel like 88 today or
come on.
103.
I want fall vibes.
Yes. Well, guess what? The wind is at 0 miles per hour, but the
Okay.
gusts are up to 2 miles per hour. Air quality is fair, so turn on those AC filters if you need to.
Yeah.
And the
Change
purifiers.
your filter.
Change the filter. Turn on the purifier. But also tonight, you guys, it's gonna be about 74. But this weekend, get excited because
little
this
rain, I
weekend,
heard.
it's gonna cool down a little bit.
Because of the rain.
Yeah, why you gotta say the R word?
It's fine because we need to water the plants anyway. I don't care. I'm not mad about a rain. I could use a moment. That's
Listen,
fine.
but it's not conducive to my dog Daisy, Princess Houndy Pants. She does not do well when she's stuck in the house. So I'll open the door, she will run through a puddle, and then she likes to.
You should give her a slicker.
Yes, yeah,
Raincoat.
Have you ever tried to put anything on? I tried to put a sweater on her, and it was like wrestling a damn kangaroo.
Was it
Like,
really? Like she wouldn't have it?
Yes, she's like, you know. So there's
Not mine. Gucci will like roll right into a
Oh,
beautiful
see.
cashmere
Now Luna
harness.
loves it. Luna, my little dog, she is like, ooh, a sweater, snuggle time.
Mm-hmm.
But Daisy's like, catch me first, mom. Ha ha ha. You know. So there you go. That's the weather report, my friends. Use your sunscreen because
Liking
nobody
it.
wants to look like a leather belt.
God bless your mind. Absolutely. You're totally right. Use that sunscreen. You can find it
From
over at
About
Panache.
Face.
Hey, we've got a local music report, so get a pen and paper, Sonnies. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sonnies. It's time for the local music report to make you proud on this Thursday, September 25th, 2025.
There's a lot today.
We got the Stats Band at 408 Main Street in Hastings. I like a Hastings moment.
yay.
Let's give it up for Hastings on that.
Yes.
That's cool. Please stay on this music report at noon today. Oh, there he is, the dude, the man, the myth, the legend, Jim Lamb at the Milltop
His
Tavern
residency at Milltop.
at
Do
noon.
it.
Very good. Sean Ryan at Bin 39 at 1. Taylor Roberts at La Cocina upstairs at 1. Bad Dog Mama also playing at Hastings. Oh, this is
Hastings, I love
come
this.
through. This is fun.
Yes.
2 o'clock smoking
Wait, it's
show.
like the beep,
what
beep, beep,
what happened?
beep,
Oh
beep.
yeah.
You do like this.
Oh yeah, that's what the kids do nowadays, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the cool part.
Chugga, chugga.
Paper City Hustlers are playing at Conch House at 4. Love them too. John Q at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30. A mystery guest at the Guy Harvey Resort. You have to check out who that is at 5. Vinny Jacobs at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Rob Peck, Oasis at 5. Trevor Compton at St. Augustine Shores Club at 5. Mike Cook, there he is, Conch House at 5. House Cats, Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Colin Costco, not related to Costco,
It's a
the
store.
place. Yeah, no, this is definitely, he's with a K. That's more expensive. Pesca Villano, that's where he is, at Michael Lugo's place at 6 o'clock. Greg Johnson at Salt Life Food Shack. Go get that poke bowl at 6 o'clock.
it is
Joshua, Tennessee, Worthy, Colonial Oak Music Park.
I love
We're,
Colonial Oak.
Yes. We are
It's a
going to be
good time
talking
there.
to Cindy next week about the Colonial
Yes.
Oak and what the updates are. I know they've got that highway, halfway to something. Sweetwater. That's it.
Sweetwater, halfway to Sweetwater.
That's right. It's going to be super fun. Versatile.
I love
with
their
the
name.
with the capital V. Versatile. The Tradewinds Lounge at 9, and Cholula, of course.
So fun. If you want to dance and shake it, go see the Chululas.
Absolutely, at the Bar with No Name at 10 o'clock p.m. What Mel said is the truth,
Yes.
honey. All right. Well, we are getting into our Sunny interview right now. We've got some incredible guests in studio and an incredible partnership and a meaningful event that really does highlight Hastings, Elkton, and the farmlands of our community. I'm so excited, and the tasting tours is involved. Of course, we love them because they always bring the latest and greatest and the absolute best.
I'm so excited because our zone staff is doing the Grinch tasting tour. We were able to get on the calendar.
Yeah, super smart.
it's gonna be
And
so much
super
fun.
smart if you get to this event. We've got Chef Paul in studio, and we've got Andrea, and we've got Nikki from Tasting Tours. This is super exciting, guys. Welcome to Sunny TV. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So talk about this chip and sip event. We'll get into the farms in just a second, but I've got to ask, like, where did this idea come from?
Yeah, so for some background, the Parkers have been farming in Elkton for generations.
Awesome.
And one of our main produce is potatoes, and primarily potato chip potatoes. So we do a lot of potatoes for Frito-Lay. And
Wait, so there's different potatoes? Like a potato chip comes from a certain kind of potato?
absolutely, they're
And
smaller.
their potatoes come from Frito-Lay. They're the Super Bowl commercial.
I didn't know that you had to have certain potatoes for
All of
potato
a sudden. Yeah, isn't that great when the light bulb goes on?
Yeah. Better late than never, okay?
Right, God bless you. This is awesome. Let's keep going.
Oh yeah, but so like you were saying earlier, the potato is just awesome, right? It's so versatile. You have potato chips,
Right.
mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, scalloped potatoes, sweet potatoes, different
I
potatoes.
feel like
but
Bubba Gum. Remember,
Right,
It was
yeah,
like shrimp boat,
exactly.
shrimp scampi, shrimp cocktail.
Vodka.
But you have,
Vodka.
potato salad.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So many amazing. The potato is an absolute staple. We learned from Chef Lugo talking about fingerling potatoes. So it's all like, how important this is, especially for this event, right?
Right, absolutely. So it is just a wonderful rock star vegetable. And so I love that we grow that at the farm. And when my father-in-law Scott and I were looking at opening Parker Flower Farms, the main goal was to create a really beautiful space for people to take a step back from their day-to-day life, to unwind, get out in nature, and just enjoy the agricultural side of our community.
Love that.
So I was trying to think of experiences that would help tie the two together.
Okay.
And it seemed so fun to come up with an event about the potato, right?
Right.
So flower fields plus potatoes.
Yeah.
And I was really fortunate to know Paul and Nikki, and brought the idea to them, and they were game for just a multi-course potato wine pairing. And really the rest was these two creating a culinary experience and making these beautiful potato dishes, amazing wine pairings. It's been a really, really special way to get out to the farm, see where your food's coming from, and also enjoy a farm-to-table dinner.
Yeah. So Paul, I got to ask you, when Andrea came to you with this concept, what was going on in your mind? Were you like, yes, this sounds like a challenge, we can do it? What were you thinking?
Yeah, so growing up in Hastings, the potatoes always been a central part of our lives, and growing up, I would go to the Bull Chips chip factory and watch them produce chips, and I've always had an interest in chips, being at that. And so when she brought it to my attention, I was definitely down to do it and do different potatoes and feature it, the chips. I know on this dinner we're going to be doing a lot of the sweet potatoes because it's in the summer and that's what's going to be mostly available. And then we'll have some different potatoes from Frog Song. I believe they just harvested like purple potatoes and stuff. So.
This is very big. You were talking to me earlier about this. Can you talk a little bit about that farm too?
Oh yeah, they're a farm that we make our organic feed, hog feed and chicken feed for, and they're an organic farm over in Hawthorne. And we get produce from them quite often, and they're an awesome operation. Yeah, so I looked forward so much to partnering with the Parker Farms and Nikki with Tasting Tours. I had dealt with the Tasting Tours working at the Floridian, and I knew Andrea and the Parker Farms. So I know we're going to be all doing 4 courses, all on fine china, nice plating. Probably do like pork belly and cured egg yolks for a dish. I know we're going to do like a sweet potato pie with a chip crust. And,
Will you do purple sweet potatoes?
I believe so, yeah.
They're
As long as
amazing.
I love purple potatoes.
Me too. With
They're
little
so-
mozzarella, some basil. Forget about it. So good.
So
yeah.
good.
And I know we're going to do some different chips, try to do some alternate, like, vegetable chips. And,
Okay.
And we'll be featuring the Roselles because they're ready this time of year. Just really try to offer up.
What kind of
taste.
oil with these chips are we thinking?
Yeah.
Oil, I generally use like a lard or.
Nice.
Yeah, I try to use the animal-based fats on all the chips.
Fantastic. That's awesome.
definitely. Because we raise pigs at the feed mill, and we raise cows and sell.
I think it's extraordinary to mention too about the feed mill that it's one of 6,000, right, in the entire country.
6,000 mills. We exclusively make feed out of organic grains at the feed mill. It's me and my wife Jackie started like 3 years ago. We try to offer something for everybody. We do pizzas on the weekends.
There's nothing like your pizza. It's amazing because literally, I mean, it's just so random, like
Listen,
a wood fire
pizza-
stove, right? Am I saying this right?
That's my favorite food. We were talking about his pizza before we got
Melanie,
started.
when you get this pizza, I
I'm
swear to God.
gonna freaking sit there
I
all
don't know
day.
why I'm wasting your time with the banana over there. We should have had a pizza. Oh,
Pizza.
Well,
so good.
don't worry, because we will be there eating all the pizzas.
Yeah, pizza's one of those things. I made it for years, commercially all around town. Romano's, Giovanni's.
Yeah.
Pizza Time, and this pizza oven was gifted to me when we took over the feed mill, and I hand make the dough, hand shred the cheese.
So
try to
good.
use as many locals ingredients as possible. Yeah, it's gonna be a good season. Hopefully, when the weather gets better, we're excited.
that's fantastic.
It's super busy.
So Miss Nikki,
Ah.
Tasting Tours, our favorite booth over there. Talk about this event and your partnership with us.
Well, we like to bring the farm aspect to it also because we use farm style wines. We use boutique style wines that are grown by small family wineries that aren't mass produced, and they come from all over the world. We change the wines up every season, and
Ooh, call me for training. I love this. Yeah.
You need a taste tester.
That's
we're
what
going
I'm
to a wine
saying.
tasting after this. So, but we
good.
we like to bring that aspect to this also. We make sure, and we try to make sure all these wines are under $50 a bottle because we really like to show people that you can drink amazing wines for under $50 a bottle. And anything that you try at this event, we will have there for you. So if you want to take a bottle of that home, you can
Okay.
take these wines home. And he's doing 4 courses, but we're actually going to do 5 wines because we love to start with like a starter wine. And we tell every wine has a story, so there's a lot of storytelling, and
I
yeah.
love that too, and I think that's really important about these small vineyards, so that their stories are. That's why they're made with such integrity because
Yes.
someone's hands actually made that bottle, which is so important, and that's exclusive, right?
Yes, that's exclusive, and these are not wines that you can buy at like Publix, ABC Liquor. These
Yeah.
are just very small boutique style wines, and like I said, they come from all over the world.
How do you get to find them?
Well, we have a wine distributor that we work with. We've worked with him for a year, so shout out to John because he's our wine distributor.
Yeah, John.
John,
John
love
with
you.
an H? John with an H or John with an N?
John with an H.
Okay, John with
John,
an H.
you forgot to make your delivery here to
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to get a clarification on the spelling. We'll call him later. But this is cool. So John's been hooking it up and kind of
Yes.
finding these exclusive things. And do you have any kind of idea, or is this going to be a mystery surprise at the event?
Well, I have an idea of the sparkling that we're going to use. I kind of have an idea of the different whites and the reds, and we try to mix it up. We try to go across the table. We start with a sparkling, lead into a white, go into like a medium red, and then we always end with the bold red, which is my favorite pairing dish that you do, Chef, is his sweet potato dipped in the chocolate to die for.
What?
Wait, back this.
Yes.
See, I'm not,
potato
I'll
in
tell
the
you,
chocolate.
I'm not a big
Yes.
sweet potato person.
But maybe when chocolate,
and
like
you will
hello,
die.
Maybe this is your gateway to like
Maybe this
life.
is what.
It
Well,
was really, really good.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be different this time. It's always
Yeah.
good.
I love potato
Okay.
chips because you want the salt from the potato, and then you get the.
I love
savory-
potato
oh,
chips.
The sweet. Oh yeah, hold your mic up. You got it. Yeah.
I do love potato chips. That's my favorite like go-to snack.
Yeah.
If they're sweet or salty, I'm eating the chip. I'm eating the salty. I'm
Yeah.
a salty girl. Get it? Salty.
So, Andrea, going back to like the event and bringing like, I think it's a great awareness too for farms to be able to really kind of show people and showcase like what you guys have out there. Was that part of the concept of the design of this event?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a lot of people think of St. Augustine, they think of downtown, they think of the beaches, but we have this rich history in the agricultural side of the county that a lot of people just don't know much about yet.
Yeah.
And I think we're in a really special time where there's a lot more awareness of what's going on with the farm
True.
land, and people who want to come out, support local, go to the farmers markets, go to the farms, see where the food's coming from, and to create experiences that really excite people and get them out there and see where the food is made and how it goes from farm to table. I mean, from last year, our event, Paul and I and Jackie and his son were out there digging potatoes, filthy.
Look, there she is, and digging in the dirt.
Unbelievable. She still looks glamorous. I
I
love it.
know.
Gorgeous. But like, how important is it? I mean, you're a mom, Andrea. Like, how important is farm to table and that freshness factor? Like, is that something you feed your family with too?
Oh, absolutely,
Cool.
yeah. So the farm is great for a lot of things. One is just getting the kids out to run. I have 2 little boys. They're 6 or 7 now. Sorry, 7 and 4.
God bless you.
And I just say, go run. Just
Yeah.
run down the field, go crazy, get some energy out.
Yeah.
And then
Go play hide and seek in the flowers.
I'll come
Nice.
play
Yes,
a little bit.
Right, that's lovely.
I'm gonna count to 200. Yeah,
That's
go,
funny.
go ahead.
That's what they do in the farmlands. They make their kids. In the city, where I'm from, New York City, we would just do Velcro on the wall and put the kid up. So that was our babysitting. You have opportunities out there that flourish, which
Right.
is amazing.
Do your kids ever say, like, if you're like, okay, we're having potatoes, are they like, really, again, potatoes? Do they ever get like, no?
So sometimes the biggest thing that they say, they're like, oh, I don't know, guys, we gotta learn about potatoes a little bit more, is when they have McDonald's and they ask what kind of potato is in the chicken nugget. And I'm like,
Oh, that's interesting.
honey, no.
Oh, 'cause
There's
the
no
co-
potato,
There's no
it's
potato,
just chicken.
boo-boo. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
That is hilarious. I do have to pivot, and I do have to ask you about that extraordinary commercial from the Super Bowl, because and you talked a little bit about the partnership with Lay's. Was that how that happened? I mean, it was an
Yeah.
extraordinary moment for our town too. I'm sure you heard all about it.
Oh, absolutely. So, for context, obviously, there was a Super Bowl commercial, Frito-Lay, and it featured a lot of the local farms that do potato chip potatoes.
Awesome.
And they're all small, multi-generational farms, like our farm, like the Parkers. So I have my father-in-law Scott, his brother Prim, and his cousin Jeff, and their families. So it featured them, as well as some other local farms. And it brought so much excitement to the community about agritourism or agriculture.
Yeah.
And I think it was really cool to see.
I love that. Me
Yeah.
too. It was
That's
really cool to
awesome.
see, and such a moment too to like, wow, that's right here in our
It's like
backyard.
20 minutes away.
Right, absolutely. So Chef Paul, talk about the feed mill and its partnership with other farms in the area, because we had Commissioner Arnold on, and we did talk about the importance of farmland.
Right.
Do you have anything to comment on that too? With I know there's development's a hot topic, but there's so many farms out there that want to hold on to the legacy of their family farms. Do you see this on a daily basis? Is this a topic?
Yeah, it's definitely a big issue in the farmland community right now. It's a hot topic for sure. Yeah, I hope we hold on to it for.
Me too.
You know, and
We're all praying for that.
Yeah, for culinary reasons, and that we have our own distinct flavors in St. Augustine, and yeah, and not only that. So like she said, when you have open spaces, you know, that people can get out and be like. Big part of the reason that I wanted to be in the farming world is that so my kids could be outside and play, and you know, and that's especially having boys. It's so important.
Yeah.
And yeah, and just how many housing communities can you have? You
It's
know,
it's inspiring to
I
see
think
the land.
St. Augustine's so great because they've managed the growth so well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really phenomenal the way they have managed the growth as well as they have, and yeah, hopefully they'll keep that up.
True
I
story.
mean, you know, I say the best city to live in Florida for sure. I mean, you have the history, you have the beaches. It's just a very unique place. The people are great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to, you know, be in the service industry anywhere else. And,
Yeah.
You know, yeah, we love the feed mill. It's been an awesome experience out there. Just having something where we do such a diverse group of things, whether it's feeding horses, feeding cows, you know, sheep, or whatever it is, or people. You know,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's an awesome experience to meet all the different farmers. We've become such a part of the community of farmers out there off 214. Yeah, and it's just seeing the hardships they go through,
But the rally and the comeback, you know, the second moment. I love to see that. I love seeing
Yeah.
families flourish out there.
Yeah, and they really do. What a wonderful group of families there is out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just feel so privileged to be in a place to where I know them and know what they're producing and get to meet them all. Because as a chef, that was always my number one thing. I was like, oh, obviously that's where you need to go to get the food. It's
Yeah.
to the farms and the local farms, and you know, develop a local cuisine that's not like anywhere else.
Yeah, absolutely. Nikki, going back to the tasting tours, and partnering with this is very extraordinary, because not only are you bringing awareness to the farms out there, but you're also really kind of getting a great big spotlight to some of these farms and what they can do and how they can flex in different cuisine and pairing them with wines. Is that really kind of what the mission was behind this one?
Yeah, so we love collaborating with different people, and I've always wanted, we were huge fans of Chef Paul. Tasting Tours is always at his dinners and different
Nice.
stuff, and we brought our own wine there.
Okay.
And we noticed how like other people at the tables were starting to like follow that. They were bringing their own wine to these events, and so when we met Andrea, we were like, what a perfect way for us to bring our wine to, well, the wines that we pick to Parker Farms and create a full experience out of it. Because the magic is, and our sweet spot is, when you can create these memories through storytelling and community and wine, and then you create this magical experience.
So exciting.
I also think it gives people an opportunity when with this collaboration you guys have, people are being put together. Like, my best memories growing up were always our family dinners. Like, Sunday big dinner with everybody, and it gives people that, like, okay, put the phones away, let's all have a moment. And you get to interact with people you may not have ever interacted with.
I think that's so important. You
get to
bring up
meet
a
new
really
people.
good point, Mel. That is such an important thing to do, is that unplug, find your pause.
The
I
art-
find my pause west of here, which is in that
Yeah.
Hastings area. It's
Well,
so beautiful.
The art of family dinner has definitely gone by the wayside.
Yeah.
So I think this speaks more than just wine tasting or good food.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, what brings people together? Food.
God bless.
And that's what we
And
do.
wine.
We do everything family style, and we want you to feel like when you come to these events and you pull up a chair, we want you to feel like you're hanging out with family, you're meeting family, because what is everyone craving right now? It's connection, like real connection.
Real authentic connection,
Yes,
not
and
emoji
that's what
right
these
now,
are
yeah.
all about. Her family comes and talks between courses, chef talks between courses, we talk between courses, a lot of storytelling out there.
I think
Yeah.
it's like the Sunday dinner at its best.
I
And I
think
think
it's-
this is what the world needs.
Yes.
Extraordinary. So, Andrea, when are these dates? What are we looking at?
So we have 2 events this season. We have October 11th and October 17th from 5 to 7.
Got it, 5 to 7. Got it. Okay. And how can people find more information? How can people get tickets?
The tickets are on our website, so that's parkerflowerfarms.com under special events. And I'll walk through everything, but like Nikki said, there's the 5 wine pairings, 4 courses. So one of those wines you can take into flowers, wander, pick a bouquet, and it'll be a really beautiful experience.
Are you thinking this is a date night moment? Are you thinking this is more, is it like, can kids come? Or is this more mom and dad? What are you thinking?
What we saw more last season was date night or friend groups, kind of
Cool.
keep the kids at home. I mean, they can come, there's plenty of room to run.
Right, true.
But we didn't see as many families. Now we have Chef Paul every other Sunday at the farm, and we have lots of families come out for those pizza nights.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Try
This
the
could be-
Velcro, it works, I'm telling you. Yeah.
And also for business owners, this could be a really good staff outing.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
idea,
Yes.
Mel. That's a great idea.
I got good ideas once in a while, like this headpiece. Great
That's
idea.
a cool idea, like a team
Staff-
bonding moment.
yes.
That would
Yeah,
be super fun
absolutely.
because the stories are going to be amazing, right? What do you think? What do you think of the night of the event? What kind of stories are you going to be sharing?
Yeah, just the story of how the food got there and how in my experience you'll be able to meet with me, and talk to me and really see what went into the food.
Love that.
Definitely.
Because it's an art form to us. It's like you're curating a dinner, an experience. So that's kind of cool how that all came together.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'll definitely have that access. Usually after the event, we can hang out and chit chat and talk about it. And it's it'll be all about featuring the farms that are here in town and telling that story and my story and how I got to where I was. And,
Love it.
yeah, definitely.
Nikki, super exciting. Where can people go to find out more information about tasting tours?
Tasting tours, you can go to tastingtours.com, thetastingtours.com, or you can give us a call. You can reach out to us on social media through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the different
All the
outlets.
things, yeah.
Yeah.
Nikki's very responsive, I will tell you that.
Nikki's amazing.
She
yes.
was like, oh yeah, okay, perfect. We got you done. Bye.
Oh,
That,
so
and she's
good.
quick too.
Yeah.
We're
she's
so
good.
excited to take the Zone crew
Oh my God,
out.
we
We
are
cannot wait.
So my boss who doesn't, she's not a big let's put on one of them. I'm like, let's do costumes. She's like, oh really? She actually said, we should do Huvo costumes. I said, girl,
Yes!
you want a costume?
Oh, I would
Definitely
love
do it.
that.
The photo moment is going to be amazing.
yes.
This moment is going to be amazing.
It's
Chip
great.
and Sip, you've got to save the
Yes.
date. We've got October 11th and October 17th from 5 to 7 p.m. You've got to show up and show out. This is going to be amazing. You guys, thank you so much for your time
Thank
today.
you.
Thank
Incredible
you.
interview. I love it. We have more and more stories from both of
Yes.
your farms, and thank you for your time.
And
That
I
was so
feel like
awesome.
today I missed the memo. I didn't know it was Blonde Day on TV. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Oh, I
so
love
good.
it.
y'all.
And now, friends, a quick word from Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
good interview.
Such a good interview and such a great service, Flashes and Brilliance.
Yes.
Most trusted gold buyers in Northeast Florida. They do gold and silver coins. Don't forget about it. If they're just sitting on dust, you might as well get the cash that you can trust.
Yes, absolutely.
Woo! All right. Hey, our friend Kate Batzel messaged me late last night. Thank you, Kate. I woke up this morning and I made sure we added it today. But yeah, this is a big one. It's a super special moment. The St. Augustine Society is hosting its Fall Fling Festival
Fun.
on Sunday, this Sunday, September 28th, from 12 to 5 p.m. This is happening over at the St. Augustine Rod and Gun Club, and it's going to be an afternoon of heart, harvest, and hometown fun. This festival isn't just about the good times. It's about making a great difference, right, Mel? The St. Augustine
Yes.
Society runs which organization?
They run St. Francis House, Port in the Storm, Homeless Youth Center, and SOS, which is Street Outreach Services. It's raising $10,000 to launch the Clean Start Laundry Facility at the Goff
Oh.
Family Shelter.
How cool.
So imagine like you're displaced.
We need clean clothes,
Yeah, and you need clean clothes because at the end of the day, like clean clothes go a long way, guys.
Absolutely. So expect a full day of cornhole competitions. People love it. I like to watch, maybe. That's something good for people that they love to
Yes.
do is the cornhole. And for people that don't know what that is, because I didn't for years,
You throw the beanbag in the hole in the board.
jada bing, jada boom, but it gets really aggressive
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
do it.
I don't
No.
throw right. So, but
But they're
anyway, good
also
luck to
gonna have-
them. I hope they win. There's also fall market.
Yep.
That's my vibe. Yes. Hay rides, not sure, maybe with the
Bounce
blanket.
house,
Bounce
sign the waiver,
house.
sign the waiver.
And I can't. I'm too heavy now. Because last time I was in a
You
bounce
can
house.
go in a bounce house.
Boo, I broke the whole damn house.
did
The
not.
whole thing just went.
There may be a height limit because you're 6'9", so.
There's a big ass.
Oh,
limit.
and there'll be
All right.
live bluegrass music by the
A
St. Augustine.
cider bar. Have you ever had
Yes.
cider before?
Yeah, I like it.
Do you know what cider
sometimes.
is?
It's apples.
Yeah, do you like that?
Sometimes.
I like it heated up. with
Yeah,
the
but then you put a cinnamon stick.
cinnamon
in it,
stick.
right?
Yes,
You swirl.
yes, yes,
But
yes,
also,
yes, yes.
St. Augustine High School Band will be performing bluegrass music.
And the face painting.
Oh, you got to do the face painting.
Yeah.
Do you like getting your face painted?
I did, well, at Sing Out Loud, the only thing I missed that I didn't get to do was everybody had the sparkles on the
Oh,
faces.
the glitters.
It looked so cool. I wish I did it, but
You want
I
me to
didn't.
do glitter face? I could glitter face.
Yeah,
too.
make a glitter face for
I want
me.
a glitter face.
Well, you can get a face painted over at this moment at the St. Augustine Rod and Gun Club. Again, this is Sunday, September 28th. $20 for adults. That is a fundraiser, boo. So just make sure you pay that. The $10 for the kids ages 3 and up, or 3 and 10.
Yeah.
And then if they're 2 and under, they're free. How about that?
That
okay?
sounds good.
That's nice.
Oh my goodness.
All right, moving on. Mystic Fair. Because this one's sweeping the nation. Mystic Fair is
Mystic
very
Fair.
important. Is about to swirl into St. Augustine like a glittery cosmic tornado. I must have been drunk when I wrote this. It's all happening on Saturday, October 25th. Love you at Mystic Fair. 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Center for Spiritual
Okay.
Living. It's a very, very solace place, very zen moment. Very zhong, zhong,
I would go to this.
Yes, it's beautiful. Well, I don't think you can't talk. You got to be quiet.
Oh,
You and I have a problem. We're basically chatty Cathy dolls,
don't
but the
know
pull
how to,
string is in
like,
the front, right?
Zip it lip.
So they're talking intuitive readings, tarot spreads, juicier than a group chat, artisan jewelry, crystals that practically hum with good vibes, herbal goodies. What do you mean? What are you
Wait.
talking about, Willis?
Herbal
And
goodies.
holistic wellness galore. This is going to be awesome. This is Mystic Fair coming up October 25th.
Yes.
10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Get
So-
your spirit on.
Hey, Sunnies, have any of you out there ever had a tarot card reading?
Yeah, no, have you?
No, but I have a person that I go to in Casadega. It's where all the psychics live.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I
he's
have no
amazing.
idea.
Have any of you ever had like...
Casadega?
Yeah. It's real. It's
What
like-
is Casadega?
Okay, it's a place you're going
Paint
to.
a nice picture
I'm
for me.
telling you.
I know,
You
but
go to like
tell me nice.
shush. You go to like Orlando. You're driving like you're going to Orlando. It's by DeLand. You get off the highway and you're going through like the trees, a windy road, and then all of a sudden you come upon this little town.
I'm not doing this.
No, it is freaking amazing. So there's a person there. His name is Joy, which is funny because
I
that's
thought
actually,
you said it was a town. There's only one person now?
The person I went to see.
There's only one person in this whole town.
No, the whole town has
Oh,
people.
and this, okay, you had an appointment.
It's
Okay.
like nationally known,
Oh.
Casadega.
No idea.
You got to look it up. But I'm into all this kind of stuff. How many of you out there have met with a psychic or have done had your cards read?
What
Have you
about
ever
a
done this?
rabbit's foot? I had a rabbit's foot.
No, that just means like lucky. It's not like a psychic. Have you ever gone to a psychic reading?
I did.
Where?
Atlantic City Boardwalk,
Oh,
and
no,
it was
that doesn't
horrible. But she
count.
did say that my lover was gonna pass away, and sure enough, I'm just saying.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
she was right. The old gypsy bag on the.
You sound like that's the plot. I think that's the plot for the movie Big with Tom Hanks. I think that's not what you did. I don't think so.
I live through movies, so that's all. Anyway, Mystic Fair sweeping
Yes.
the nation. Check it out, October 25th. Okay.
Yep, Vanessa actually. Hey, Vanessa. I gave her the contact to my guy.
Okay.
She actually talked to him.
Okay.
So
oh,
Jessica
everyone's
too.
saying I have to go there. Casadega.
Casadega.
I'm so nervous, you guys.
Don't. I'll go with you. I'll make us an appointment.
Oh, Jesus.
We go together. But when you get your reading,
They're gonna be like, oh God, who's
no.
this?
But when you get your reading, you can't be in there at the same time. I will tell you, I had Brian's bow tie because Brian, every Valentine's Day, even after Jim and I were
Right,
together,
yeah.
him and I would go to Valentine's dinner together.
Right.
He wore the same bow tie, and I had heels that matched his bow tie.
Yes.
I had it in my. Yeah, that's right, Megan. Casadega is the Sedona of Florida. You're welcome. I had his bow tie in my pocketbook, and this person didn't know it was in there. I also had my father's watch. And I sit down, and he's going, the first thing out of his mouth, he's like, your shoes. I'm being told your shoes.
The
What?
land.
He said, no, he's real.
Sylvia Brown.
I'm going to flick you off.
I
in front of all
love
this camera.
Sylvia Brown. Shut
No,
up.
Sylvia Brown is great, but this guy, you got it. I'm taking
Pickering.
you to Casadega.
P-I-C-K-E-R.
How many of you out there think I should take David to Casadega?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
My
a
mom
good
went.
question.
I took-
Everybody in comments right now,
I
it's a
took
good
my
question.
mother for Mother's Day. That was her gift.
All
2
right,
years back.
listen, you're going to get audited on this next story. I need you to just breathe with me
I
here.
can't, I'm
because
annoyed.
We have to talk about it because the season is up and we have a lot
Oh,
of.
I don't want to talk about this
But we have a
anymore.
lot of local businesses that
Fine,
are
okay.
affected by this. That's why we have to talk about it.
All
So,
right, let's go.
Sonnies, grab your popcorn again because Knights of Lights saga just dropped another chapter yesterday. Vice Mayor Barbara Blonder is once again side-eyeing the St. Augustine's crown jewel, saying the city share of costs has ballooned past $500,000 this year already, with taxpayers are going to be footing nearly 40% of the bill. She's basically painting the picture of 16,000 residents bankrolling a festival that draws millions. Meanwhile, locals still love their twinkle lights, the businesses thrive, the tourists flood in, and yet a city hall says none of that cash ever trickles into government coffers. Mayor Nancy Sykes-Klein is chiming in too, saying the residents are stuck eating the tab while the businesses cash the checks. So here we are. Businesses want the glow up, residents want the peace and lower taxes, and Vice Mayor, she's trying to dim the switch on Knights of Lights, obviously. Good luck, boo. It's like yelling at the tide to not roll in because we are literally rolling in to this season.
Okay, so I can.
Talk to me here.
All right, I can see both sides, but on this, I'm gonna have to side with the business owners and the hotels.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if taxpayers are carrying 40% of the cost while private businesses pocket the revenue, I think that's amazing because let's face it, guys, our town is a tourist town. It really is, and all these.
So, but the question is the transparency on where the funds are going. And I really do want to read this comment that I found yesterday because I thought it was poignant to bring it up. So I'm glad it's come to the forefront as the vice mayor's reported on some numbers. It's true, we got to see both sides of the story. Looks like the $850,000 from the county is warranted and coming from the bed tax is definitely related. However, I totally support the Commissioner Ann Taylor, too, in her request for accounting on how the funds are being used. If 37% of the Knights of Lights expenses are being paid by city taxpayers, as Vice Mayor Blonder reported, I'm not being accusatory, but how does this even break down? I would like to see how it breaks
because
down.
the math is
because
not
if they're
mathing there.
already going through that 850K and they're saying we need more money and we're going to have the citizens pay for it. Where did we blow through that so fast? I don't know. Like, it's an interesting question. So, and I actually would applaud the vice mayor for bringing this up because there kind of does need to be some transparency on where these funds are going. And obviously Commissioner Taylor brings that up too. So yeah, maybe forming that committee that she had that idea isn't such a bad idea, just for checks and balances. We don't need to hire a consultant. I think that's a waste of money. I think that we can appoint a committee here and try to make some more efficiency.
Guys,
that's
we have
all.
a lot of really smart people in our town.
True story.
I'm
And
telling
they're
you.
passionate about this too.
Put Jenna Dennis on that.
Absolutely.
Let her lead that committee. She'll figure it out.
Great.
Yes.
We just voluntold her.
Jenna, I hope you don't mind. I voluntold you to be on this.
All right, let's pivot over to the story. We lost a few people on that one, but we have to talk about it. It's important. Listen, Sonnies, file this one under what the Florida? Because a St. Johns County teen decided that if you can't win the jackpot, you might as well just take it. Yep.
God.
Deputies say 19-year-old Levi was playing cards at Best Bet and lost all of his hard-earned money, and then allegedly tried to walk out with the house pot.
Because that's legal. Hey, I got this. Bye, guys.
Homeboy didn't just take a couple chips. No. He had the entire pot in front of him, right? Not just an IOU posted behind nothing. So bold strategy. Cotton, let's now see how this played out. Spoiler alert, it happened with handcuffs at the end. So listen, we all had the fantasy. If you're at the blackjack table and the
Okay.
dealer rakes in your hard-earned chips and you all think, what if I just grab the stack and make a run for it? But here's the deal. In Vegas, you'd be tackled down before you made it past the buffet line. And at Best Bet, let's just say the jackpot turned into a mugshot real quick. The bigger picture, this isn't Ocean's 11, another story. There's no George Clooney, no slow motion walkout, no Brad Pitt chewing gum in the corner, but hi, daddy. It's just one kid, one bad decision, and a reminder that when it comes to casinos, you gotta play by the house rules.
So think about it. This person is obviously desperate,
Yeah.
right? But the problem is, I don't think, and maybe I don't play enough like poker to understand or whatever. The chips don't become money until you cash them in, right? Isn't that how that? So he left with the chips.
He left with the chips, but he could probably feed people like, hey, go in and cash these
Yeah,
chips.
that's true.
Yeah.
So yes, we need to hold people accountable, but is there a bigger reason why he did this?
Was there
He
ever,
lost
like-
all his money.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But yet at the same time,
It kind of reminds me
Sounds
of
like he has a problem.
the add a penny jar at like the cashiers. You ever see them, or like they're
people
like
take those all the
people.
time.
That's exactly what I was getting to. So it was sort of like that kind of moment, but
Oh
at a
my
casino
God.
level. But yeah, what was
Listen.
he thinking? You were not going to get away with that, bro. Like
What's
where?
with these young people in the casinos? We had the MGM story yesterday.
Right.
And then this kid.
Well, they're thinking it's free money. It's like a windfall of money because
I
there's
think-
money exchanged so fast
guys,
over there. That's
holy,
the,
can these kids teach me their ninja ways at the casino?
Oh my
I mean,
God.
come
No,
on.
obviously you'd be in jail.
You go to jail. Straight to jail.
You can go to the old jail though with Old Town
I was
Trolley.
just about to say that. Silly. This is small.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
Wow, did you hear about this story?
What story?
This story about unearthing an 80-year-old mystery.
No.
Listen, buckle up on this one because this one's chilling. Oregon officials have just exhumed the remains of a woman known as Oak Grove Jane Doe. First discovered in 1946, long buried under the mantle of mystery. Decades ago, parts of her body surfaced in burlap sacks along the Willamette and Clackamas rivers. Hopefully I did that right. Torso, arms, thighs, eventually her head, and never fully intact. Look, I mean, it's a story. This brutal, blunt force trauma, and she was dismembered and discarded like a piece of trash. That's horrible. And now, nearly after 80 years, forensic scientists are digging into what is now modern DNA practices and advanced testing that would reveal it was her. They hope to finally give her the name and pull her out of the Jane Doe oblivion, but was shedding new light on a homicide that was haunted the Oregon lore. This is more than just a true crime fascination. This is about restoring dignity to someone who was once reduced to a mystery, and showing that even cold cases buried for decades might still have to have stories to tell. This is interesting,
Okay,
though. I
so-
know it's eerie and freaky, but
I have an obsession with cold cases.
Yeah,
I
me
don't- you know,
too.
it's like it's the getting
I
the
love
closure.
cold case files. Yeah.
Yes, getting the closure for the families. There's actually, I follow it on Instagram. It's called Project Cold Case, and
Mm-hmm.
they go through all these cold cases. And actually, UNF, I found this out because one of the girls I work with. Yes, one of the girls I work with at the gym, Emily, she's going to UNF and she's working with them. She told me about it because she knows I'm fascinated with cold cases. So, and you guys, this woman was someone's missing family. So I really would like to find the follow-up on this to see if they can find her name and what
Yeah,
actually
this
happened
was just
to her.
kind of just came to light yesterday. It was breaking news yesterday on CBS that I got this story from, but I'm kind of interesting too to like see where this evidence is going to come through and like see if we can get an identity here, and then
Yeah.
we can get a little bit more of her story out. It's pretty sad, but I think that that's the justice that her spirit is trying to bring
Yep.
to light here. Speaking about what's it called, Casamigos?
Casadega.
Casadega. I'm always a tequila.
I'm
on the
going
brain.
to take you there. That's it.
Oh my God.
You're
here we
going.
go. Listen, we got a story. Where's Lisa Chapman? Is she in comments? Somebody
No,
tag her
I
in.
don't see her yet.
Because she's our South Carolina specialist and she's our volunteer correspondent out there in South Carolina. Lisa Chapman, I love you. Here we go. This is a really crazy story. This is called the Stink Saga. So here's a play-by-play, Sonnies. This dude, Alexander Lewis, a 32-year-old teaching assistant in South Carolina, allegedly smuggled in bottles of fart/poop spray. You know,
yeah, this
the
story.
gag shop stuff. You know, you would see it's like,
Like
Spencer's.
Poo-Pourri.
Yeah, like pooper. Well, that's actually smells good. This one
Yeah.
is actually, this is the caca smell. But instead of a single squirt, he went all in. According to investigators, he sprayed it in multiple times in classrooms and hallways, even near the school's air vents. That meant that stench didn't just hang around, it sucked into the HVAC system and blasted through the entire building. Suddenly, you didn't want to just have a smelly prank, you had an industrial strength stink bomb pumping through the corners of every single part of that school. The result, students started feeling sick, nausea, headaches, I know this would have been you, breathing trouble, gasping for air, asthma ignited, psoriasis bit the dog.
I would have left.
Because
school.
spray is basically a chemical irritant, and when it is that concentrated, staff thought it was a gas leak and evacuated, thank God.
Good, go home.
Crews tore into the walls, the ceilings, the ductwork, trying to find the source, and all of that ripped
Oh,
the
you
infrastructure
son of a gun.
to $55,000 in damage, really, truly. So yeah, this guy didn't just prank his coworkers, he literally destroyed that building and was arrested, right? What's in
But
your story?
this also shows how fragile the schools are. Like their duct system and all of that. So that makes me concerned, but how quickly a joke can go the wrong way.
One report I found out there that he allegedly paid about $100 worth of this fart spray, and like literally it went crazy berserko. But his bail was like $80K. I'm not kidding you. The judge was pissed too. And he was $80,000 for defacing a school, I believe, or something like that, and then another $1,000 for
Have you ever done a prank?
Yeah, but not
your
like
prank?
not. I would put shaving cream underneath the car handle.
Oh, that's
and
like,
so-
eh.
Well, I mean, I was a nice kid.
Yeah, you
but
didn't
still
do the
adventurous.
stupids.
No, I didn't do it. What about you were at the Ponte Vedras, right? When when the
Yep.
big shark? Tell the Sonnies that
Okay,
story.
so this actually made me really angry.
Oh, God.
So there's a bull shark that the student body thought would be funny to hang up at Ponte Vedra High School. like, when you walk up.
I'm listening.
But it was pregnant. It was a female. They gutted it and stored it on ice in someone's freezer and later had it transported via truck bed. But guess who helped them get the bull shark and transport it? The kid's parents.
What?
They assisted in this prank.
So they assisted in the kids' prank.
Yep.
And they hoisted this shark
They
up.
used a pulley and a ladder and an open gate at the school. They hoisted the shark into the rafters overnight. The
Right.
next morning, a maintenance worker found the shark, cut it down,
I remember this
and
story.
the school disposed of it.
Wow.
The incident triggered investigations from multiple angles: school authorities, Fish and Wildlife Conservation, and community attention.
Unbelievable, though. I do remember that.
You
when
do
that
realize a
happened.
bull shark is protected.
Yeah.
So they got in a
Oh,
trouble.
protected by the feds?
Yep, and groups like PETA showed up at this school. It was a
didn't know
big
that either.
thing.
Wow.
Shame on those
Unbelievable. So
parents.
yeah, pranks, you might want to think about it, especially fart spray, something so innocent, but Homeboy definitely lost his
Animal.
J-O-B. He is definitely in deep with that.
Maybe he's in deep spray.
Deep
He needs
caca
a lot of spray.
Deep caca spray, yeah.
Oh my God.
And there's a small part of me that's a little bit sad for him because I think he was trying to do something silly and I don't know, maybe not, maybe it was vicious.
Why didn't he just do what I do at the gym when the coaches have their phones laying around or record random little videos of myself talking on their phone? Then they find it later.
I thought you were gonna say, why don't you
What?
just do what I do at the gym? I just fart. Like
No!
I was just.
That's my prank I play on the coaches at the gym. It's funny. And then they put it in our staff chat.
Wow. Well, we're gonna have great expectations for him to clean up his life. How about that?
We are.
I'm looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
All right, hey girl, hey horoscopes. We got Saggies and Capricorns on deck today. Sagittarius, Radiant, and Rodarte. This week's vibe, adventure is not what you do, it's who you are. You are limitless skies, sewn in silk, freedom dripping in fringe. Rodarte, embroidered bomber, play, passion, and possibility. Say yes to the wild unknown. Your power accessory are glitter sneakers. I love that. That always turns heads. They're my favorite. Affirmation, I am boundless brilliance and odyssey, more valuable than treasure. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Capricorns, you're commanding in Chanel. This week's vibe is you're the empire, the boardroom, and the dynasty.
Oh.
You are in all the stilettos, sharp enough to slice glass on ceilings. Love that. Chanel tweed suit, timeless power redefined. We also have your Cosmic Command, building kingdoms is couture. Your power accessory, a Rolex, iced in ambition. Like that. Go to flashes and brilliance for that one.
I'm iced in ambition.
Affirmation is, I am disciplined, draped in diamonds, success carved in gold. If there's one thing that I'm willing to bet on, it's myself. Love it.
I love that.
Me
so
too.
fun. All right, you know what else I love?
Tell me.
DJ Snack Pack. Brr, brr, brr. And that's me. I'm DJ Snack Pack. So here we go. Success versus flop.
Okay.
When boy band breakouts go solo.
Ooh.
First up, we have Lionel Richie.
Oh boy.
He was from the Commodores, and then he took it on his own in 1970. So, in the early 80s, that's when his career went solo. And
Wait, the
rest-
Commodores, that was like once,
Easy like
twice.
Sunday
Oh,
morning.
okay.
Yeah.
3 times a lady. I love that song.
His self-titled debut album in 1982
Hello.
spawned Truly, and it can't slow down. So
Dancing on the Ceiling,
Yes.
I love that song, Mel.
Say
That's such a
you,
good one.
say
me,
me,
say it
over.
over. Something naturally.
That's the way it should be. We're both on different verses. That's fine. And then, of course, Endless Love with Diana Ross. So I will tell you, I love Lionel Richie. And I think him going solo was probably the best thing ever.
Best date I ever went on was when I took Brian to the Florida Theater to see Diana Ross live for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That was such an epic moment. That was
What's
so
funny
fun.
is my dad loved Diana Ross because my father loved Motown. Brian loved Diana Ross. So every man that likes Diana Ross that's close to me dies. So don't
Well,
let,
there you go. Don't like Diana Ross
if
anymore.
you're close to Mel.
So who's our flop today?
Oh, I'm so sad to say this one. JC Chavez from
Oh,
NSYNC.
yeah.
He was famous with NSYNC, and then when the band split up, he started his own solo album, and solo album was Schizophrenic in 2004.
There's just no justice on this one, no peace on
It
this
was
one.
not.
He had so much potential. Whoever
Yeah.
was the executive team behind him literally destroyed his career. Honestly.
They let him go down. He was so
He
good.
was so good, JC.
He tried.
I was more of a JC fan than I was a Justin fan.
Yeah, he tried 2 different solo albums, and down it went.
I'm completely overshadowed by Homeless and
Timberlake.
Toothless. Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh,
All
there's
right,
that.
let's get into the shenanigans before we run out
All
of
right, what
time.
do
We
we
got Domino's Daredevil today, or how to turn pizza delivery into a stunt called Wild. Picture this, a sunny afternoon in South London. A Domino's delivery driver, helmet on, heart racing, decides to do a normal Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza delivery is for mortals. This dude wants epic. So what does he do? He pops on the bike onto a one-handed wheelie and rolls down the busy street, arms flailed, both legs dangling to the side as if it was a stunt show and not his gig delivering pizzas. The crowd cheers and echoes in the background, and for a few seconds, he's the king of the high. Then the physics calls him out. He overcorrects, loses his balance, and then boom, down he goes. Slides sprawling through the pavement like a star in a slapstick movie. Laughter replaces cheers instantly. Cars swerve, horns beep, it's chaos. The cars behind brakes hard. A car ahead stops in his tracks. The driver scrambles up, dusts himself off, and rides away. This time on two wheels, because why not? He's already made the point. But what happened here?
Guys, let me tell you, this is pretty funny, and I bet their HR department, the HR person is freaking out because that is like risk management 101. Don't do that.
The internet police came out. Obviously, people were filming and tagging in Domino's, so Domino's corporate found out about it and then decided to do an internal investigation.
No bueno.
I just hope that the customer got their delivery,
He
right?
said, do it for the gram.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did,
Yeah,
right? My goodness.
But that would be squishy pizza. I don't want that. No squishy pizza. One time I ordered from Domino's Pizza and I said no something, and they sent me a pizza with no cheese. I'm like, why do it? So no cheese on the. They were like, we thought you said no cheese. What? No, I never want no cheese.
Yeah, that was weird.
So I got a pizza with sauce and mushrooms.
Oh,
So you gave me a breadstick,
never again.
a round circular breadstick.
No, never again. Wow.
bueno.
Never again.
But you know what? You know
What?
what? I'm glad I wasn't around for this.
Oh.
It's my Snack Attack throwback today, guys. In 1963, Skippy Peanut Butter and Hellmann's just said, you know what? It's going to be a magical idea. Let's team up and let's do a mashup. So these two companies.
What is it? It's peanut butter and
it's
Hellmann's on
a
the bread,
peanut
right?
butter Hellmann's on bread. They added it to their best of sandwich recipes.
Oh my, gross.
So here's how you make it. Peanut butter and mayonnaise on both sides.
Okay.
You could also put peanut butter on one slice and mayo on the other. Because when life gives you bread, why not smear two things that don't go together and call it pure gold?
So they did this whole marketing campaign
Yes.
about this partnership with Skippy and Hellmann's and basically make a sandwich out of both of their ingredients. It was absolutely vile. I don't understand why that. Who in the marketing mind
Their
thought
test
this was a
kitchen
good
should be
idea?
fired.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable
Disgusting.
gross. All right, Sonnies, we served the sparkle, we sprinkled the inspo, and we reminded you to save those dates for this incredible Chip and Sip event.
Yes. Big thanks to Andrea, Chef Paul, and Nikki for joining us in the Sunny Studio. Save the date 10/11 and 10/17 for Chip and Sip out at Parker Family Farms.
Yes, cannot wait to get into it. And cannot wait for the Afternoon Delight Show at 3 o'clock. Save the
Yes.
date, babies. We will see you back at 3 for Addie's Ready Rundown Report. Bye, Sonnies.
Bye, guys.